How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk about Bionano Genomics, what I'm doing with the company. It actually recently got upgraded by some analysts, and analysts are talking about it. There's also something that came out about it being accredited and becoming one of the first accredited tests, and I'll explain that a lot more in depth here in a moment. But right off the bat, it is up 21% pre-market, which I think a lot of people always wonder then, should I sell it? Should I hold on to it? What are you doing? What am I doing? All that kind of stuff. So right now, I am up just over 100%, and I'll explain what my thoughts are on it, what my thoughts are on the company in general. Before we do, I want to say I am pretty tired right now. I'll be honest, I was not planning on making this video. I stayed up late last night working on something, woke up early, was planning on going back to bed, but saw that BNGO was up, saw that there's news on it, and I wanted to bring that to you. I can sleep after the video, so if you guys don't mind, I woke up probably about 20 minutes ago. I have not had coffee or anything like that, so if you want to help out the channel, you can hit the like button. That's really the biggest thing, right? If you don't mind hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. We do daily videos, and if you want to help in another way, you can check out the link down below to WeBull. You can deposit $100, get 4 free stocks. That's going through today. After today, we don't know what they're going to do for next month, whether it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 stocks, whatever. So definitely check that out. Also, if you want some free money from BlockFi, you can check out the link down below. They're giving a sign-up bonus, and then also giving you up to 8.6% interest on some of your cryptocurrencies. And last thing, if you want to join the Patreon, you can join down there. I did buy a good amount of stock this week, so if you want to know what stocks I feel the strongest about, I do videos on it. But if you want to know what I'm actually buying and selling, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. With Bionano, we picked it out at $1.25. People were talking about it in the chat. Now we're up 100%. So I am actually considering buying more of this company at this point. I'll be completely honest. I think that I am not looking at selling, and I'll explain my thoughts a little bit more in depth here. But I am actually considering buying more, and I'll get to some of the news here in a second. Let's just go over, first of all, I want to talk about the stock in general and kind of my update. So this is what I wrote yesterday to my Discord group, and it really rings true today still. I said, BNGO update. I'm up personally about 115% in 22 hours on this. Am I selling? No. Could this be a mistake? Yes. I like the company though, and it's just starting to get attention. I still feel that way. People are still just hearing about this and are being pulled into the stock. It's going to be volatile, but let's not forget that there's a company behind the stock price. There's a reason people like the company, right? I mean, they actually have a business behind it as opposed to some other companies, and some really good technology too. Obviously, I'm not saying that in the message, but now some people are asking me if it's too late to buy. Depends on your risk. Should you sell? Depends on your risk. I'm holding, but again, do whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not a financial advisor. We're up over 115% at the time, so make whatever decision you like. I still feel that way now. With it up so much right now, the ball's kind of in your court if you bought it a while ago, if you're up a significant amount. However, I don't plan on selling this, and I know a lot of people were asking me because it had fallen down a little bit. And right here we can see it actually fell from 292, now it's 251. I still think this can go a lot further because we just heard about it a few days ago, most of us. I still think this is something that ARK Invest might be interested in. If not, I think it's still a good company to buy. I am considering actually buying more, even though I'm up 100%, because I think this is such great technology from everything that I read. Now, if you don't know about the company in general, I have done 2 videos on it before, one yesterday and one the day before. They have this technology for genome mapping that is 20 to 40 times cheaper than PACB, which is their main competitor, and that's something that ARK Invest actually owns a lot of. PACB is about 15 times larger, about 13 to 15 times larger market cap wise than BNGO, and they do about 10 times the revenue, a little bit more than that maybe, but BNGO's technology is much better. First of all, they can map genomes for about $500 as opposed to $10,000 to $20,000, and they kind of explain why that is here. And it's not only a lot cheaper, but it's also more efficient. They're able to detect a lot more variations across genomes. So it's better and it's cheaper. So that's something that I would consider. So what's the big news? Bionano's genome mapping platform could be a game changer, says Analysts. This is from TipRanks. I'll just kind of read through some of the important parts. The shares actually went up about 328% so far in December. Evidently, investors are buying into the cytogenetics specialist's steady stream of positive developments. On Monday, the company disclosed its genome mapping platform, SoFi, has been accredited in the U.S. by the College of American Pathologists. The platform will be used by Bionano's customer, Praxis Genomics, marking it as the first company to offer a laboratory-developed test utilizing whole genome analysis. SoFi's optical genome mapping is an alternative to traditional cytogenetic methods, and Maxim analyst Jason McCarthy thinks it could be a game changer. Digital cytogenetics is one of the areas where SoFi has the potential to change the clinical diagnostic landscape, a 5-star analyst says. Current methods are labor and time intensive and therefore costly. SoFi offers a more efficient and streamlined alternative, as well as potentially improved diagnostic yield. As more LTDs are developed, we anticipate the adoption for SoFi should increase, driving revenue for Bionano. So again, this is the first of its kind in the US and Europe for whole genome clinical testing. These are already in progress across several applications, including inherited genetic disorders and leukemia. Now, just looking at what analysts say, McCarthy actually put a buy rating on it and put a price tag of $2 a share. But keep in mind, that was a few days ago, and even just Monday, the stock was at 89 cents. So I think that's something to consider. He was basically saying it was a double up from there, and he was not expecting the attention, I assume, that they've actually been able to get. And then the two other analysts that cover it, one says buy, one says hold. So there's a consensus moderate buy, and there's about a $1.42 price target. And at the time, that was an increase, but now it would actually be a decrease. So am I sad that I didn't sell yesterday? I don't know if I'd say I'm sad, but it would have been nice to sell at $2.92 and then just buy back in. But there's no way of knowing where the stock price is going to go. So I am planning on holding still. I still plan on possibly buying more if it dips like it did yesterday. I was really considering more when it got close to about $2, and actually it went below $2 just post-market. If it falls below $2, I probably will buy more. I don't think it probably will do that. What I personally think is it will probably continue to uptrend because people are trying to buy into it. And if there's any big catalyst like ARK Invest buying or another analyst upgrade or anything like that, I think it could go up dramatically, especially if they start announcing sales and some stuff like that. So I plan on holding it. I feel good about this company. I feel like it is a game changer in its space, and I think it will continue to go up over time. I don't know exactly how much it will go up. I'm sure people will ask that, but I could see it $5, $10 down the line if they're able to actually continue to get some good publicity and just be able to deliver on what people think that they can do. And that's probably a little bit conservative because, again, we're talking about a pretty risky company now, but down the road, it might not be as risky as it is now. Of course, with all this, do your own research. I'm not a financial analyst. The stock could drop 50% today, and honestly, you have to be ready to lose your money in the stock because it is highly volatile. It is pretty risky, honestly. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this, if you want to help out the channel, you can hit the like button because, again, I think I got 5 hours of sleep or a little bit less last night just because I really wanted to cover this and I wanted to get it out to you quickly. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. If you want to help out the channel in another way, you can check out WeBull or BlockFi down below. Or if you want to get in on the investing channel and join the Patreon, you can check that out down below too. We have over 1,260 or 1,270 maybe now investors. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. If you want to see my last video on BNGO from yesterday, actually, I'll put up the original BNGO video because I think it gives a better background on the company. I'll put it up here. Thanks.